Greetings, primates. My name is RU Prime, and today I would like to showcase for you battleships in Minecraft. This is a project I've been working on for the better part of half a year now, and, well, it's finally done. It is played exactly as you would expect to play battleships. You come over here, you grab your ships, and you place them down. There is one, 5-unit ship, one 4-unit ship, two 3-unit ships, and one 2-unit ship, for a total of 17 gray wool. Provided at the center of each ship board is the rules. This details everything from how many wool per ship, how many ships there are, how many markers you should have, to how to play the game. I'll flip through this. Feel free to pause and read at your leisure. To play, it plays exactly as one would expect to play Battleships. For those of us who have played Battleships before, for those of you who haven't, fairly simple. You choose a section of ocean to shoot at, and your opponent will tell you whether you hit one of their ships or miss. First person to think all of their opponent's ships wins. And you can play the game that way on this and not have to use any of the redstone. Totally valid. But if you want to use the redstone, which I highly recommend, here's how to do that. Say, for example, I wanted to take a shot right there at that little spot on my opponent's board. What I would do is I would say, okay, second row, third column. I come over here, column 3, row B. In order to help indicate which column and row you have selected, lamps have been provided. So this column, this row, we're going to be shooting at that square on my opponent's board. But say, for example, I didn't want that square. I wanted a different square. I can come over here, hit this clear button, and it will clear my selection for me. At which point I can say, oh, instead I want to hit H7. There's our row H, column 7. And I can then hit the fire button over here. I will reset the selection. And it will replace the concrete powder in the board with an appropriate hit or missed concrete powder. I missed it. The shot then goes over to my opponent. My opponent takes their shot. And whatever they shoot at, I will place either a white or red carpet on the appropriate square. Say they took a shot at E5. So E5. E5 is going to be this square right here, which is right here. Well, E5 is a miss, so I marked that as a miss. A very important note, when placing your white carpet down, wait until after your opponent has made their shot before placing it down. Otherwise, it will register as a hit instead of a miss. My opponent takes their shot, and then it comes to me. I'm ready to take my shot. This time, I want to go with, say, A1, for example. There's A1, and I can take a shot. It replaces that with a red concrete powder. Oh, apparently one of my opponent's ships is right here. And again, play continues in this manner until all of the ships have been stopped. Now, how does one reset the game? Resetting the game is simple. You simply press this reset button. That'll activate these lamps, letting you know the game is being reset. At which point you can go through and clear out all of your ships and your hit miss markers, leaving this board perfectly clean. Meanwhile, the board will reset itself to gray concrete powder. I have replaced the gray concrete powder with yellow concrete powder, so that way you can see this in action. And now that the board has cleared, our next step is to put the concrete powder away. And that is simply done by going to the appropriate drop chutes and placing them in one at a time. As you can hear, a piston is firing every time I drop a concrete powder. It is important to wait until the piston fires between each concrete powder. Otherwise, you risk ruining the concrete powder elevator and therefore losing concrete powder. And with that, you're done. You've successfully played Battleship in Minecraft. You've stored everything away and made sure it was ready for the next player to play. Thank you all so much for joining me. It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm hopefully going to be posting a How Does This Work video soon. And I will see you all next time. This has been Are You Prime? Bye-bye.